All aboard, it's Callie Jack, and it's time for How Not to Game with Callie Jack. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm switching to my reading glasses because I'm using the small screen and enjoying things when I double check it up on the large screen. And we've got an issue. What is that issue? Well, it's right here. Connections. This was why that one train was not running. And right there's the problem. As you can see, I've got two trains. And I'm going to cheat, get this guy back out, hopefully. Unpause the game so that he will function, send him to the depot. He's headed to the depot, which is real close by. We don't have to worry. But I am going to be able to do a fix here. I'm going to close the finances windows, the line management, and the vehicle list should also close. For now, we need to clean things up. There's all of our stucks. Don't need to see the oil field yard right now. I just need to deal with these two lines and Wilbur. And we can close the depot list. And we're going to resize these to a size that functions for us. There we go. Coming over to schedule, and there we go. Well, that's the oil relayer. No vehicle out on it. We need to fix that. Okay. What are we going to do? Well, it's a very simple fix. We're going to do a platform choose here. Eliminate this signal and slap in a whole new platform. This should clear this issue. And that should have us looking a lot better. There he goes. He's ready to rock and roll. We're going to have this guy ready to take and do the same routing. And I don't like having them on the same route. One thing I do need to look at, though, is their costs. $25.79 versus $33.78. And you know what that tells me? It's time to get rid of that engine and go with just a single SD at the head of this guy. He's down to 32 now because of the extra cars. So he's carrying more logs than the other guy. He's waiting for clearance. This guy's waiting for clearance. Everybody's waiting for clearance. We're going to go ahead and put signals here and here. And we're going to go ahead and tell this guy to stay in the depot. Fast forward and see if he kicks out. And he's now running. And hopefully this will have cleared everything up and we won't have that issue for a little bit. Hopefully. As we know, as we get more complicated, we're going to run into this much more frequently. Another reason I'm kind of speed running is it is time to start a better modernization and go to those Sprinter cars. Why? Because those Sprinter box cars will take and let us function much better. And yep, we still get stuck out here. Why are you stuck? I've got a theory. Nobody's going to like it. Come to here, fix that like that. Speed run, see if that unsticks anything. It does not. Hi there, you. Who are you? Are you attempting to do a pull through? You're going back to the depot and we're going to rebuild your line. So this line here needs to be rebuilt. Let's see if that unsticks the jam. It did. So my log pulpers are causing us an issue. Let's go back to that vehicle. Come to him. He has gotten into there. Now, let's see if by removing this signal and dispatching him out onto the lines, hopefully that will clear that issue. All right, we've gotten through another mess, courtesy of Cali Jack's poor gaming skills. Do need to take a look at this error and see we're only getting 8 convoys a month through that section, so I'm not really worried about double lining yet. My theory is always I want 10 in a month, because that's when I'm most likely to start having jam ups. Come to here, 5. Not worried. Not worried at all. But I am worried because he's not doing something he should be doing, which is he should be using a waypoint over here. Coming through on this side. And same here. He should be coming through here. Speed run him to see if he'll fix it. Unfortunately, he's going to go all the way back to the other problem. But I think it will take and clear it up eventually. And I'm not really thrilled with how some of my trains are running. And I see one that's doing this thing, and I need him to stop doing that. Hi, which line are you? And let's talk about that line. See your schedule. I think that'll clear up that issue, hopefully. Frees up another port for inbounds. And as they were doing a bunch of these really rapidly, we should be able to start seeing some improvements in our flow. Got a new mail truck out there. And we got a steel truck, new book semi-trailers, all to go with that new semi that they just released. Okay, looking at our finances, where are we? We're in September, we're at 2.4. Monthlies, we had a bad month due to a jam up. So we know that that was due to a jam up. which jammed the lines on several things. There was like 6 different vehicles blocked up. So now, as we get going, we're going to take and start straightening things away. One thing I am looking at is the main line. This stretch right here. 36 convoys going through that little bottleneck. It is time to open that up a little bit more. So we're going to fix that because that is an issue. 36 is at the point where I'm willing to say it's time to do stuff. It's also the point in time where I'm willing to say it's time to do far more than just stuff. There we go. And do some signaling changes. Take out that signal. And we're going to take out this crossover here. It's no longer needed because we have the big jam up. We can, however, do a midpoint signal. Which will let trains go through and put more than one train into its zone. Now, I did say we were going to try to take and do some longer trains. May not happen this week. Might be next week before I get to that. And looking at our finances, October coming up on the end, just approaching 3 million. I think we've got this in the bag. Our monthlies looking much better. 200s. We weren't going below 200s except for the months when we're having jam up issues. So now we've gotten a much better flow. We've pulled it up to here from about here. Excellent, excellent work. The Fixit is working, and the Fixit and the goal of the Fixit is moving forward. Next spot to take into a fix on is going to be right here and into this for a new intersection here. This is going to be a problematic spot. And this is for Brent's Benzines and the spur up to Brent's and Dispatch. And as things start getting faster and faster, we're going to be doing better and better on this, I think. All in all, much better gaming. Looking at our factory list, what's left to be served by us? We got 2 oil wells, a scrapyard. Revy's Recycling has no service. Let's go over to Revy's. Do I have a station at Revy's? Anything like that? Revy's has no service because of where Revy's is at. And this is going to make Revy's virtually impossible without dozing some of the city or coming right across the street here and doing a across the street dispatch point. And that's what we're going to set up. So that there is one, we will set up a dispatch dock right there. And we're going to have to figure out where Revy's goes to. He goes to Junkers. Perfect. So, from Ashstead, the run to Junkers isn't that bad. You know what? We're going to road that one. How's that sound? So, as we slowly but surely continue our functions, and we're doing the double bin waste dumper, because as we figured out, we're carrying more for less. Set our schedule. And down the road, we might have to doze a house to set things up or shift this bus stop over and then straighten the road and add it here. We've got options. We don't know which options are going to be best yet. So 100% that load. This is the Revy Junker. Dump truck. Okay. Do the factory list stunt again. I do wish it would leave the served bys active. So we got the 4 plantations and the 2 oil wells to serve next time round on this. This has been How Not to Game with Callie Jack. I'm Callie Jack, the gaming identity, handle, persona, whatever you want to call it, of Dyfed Rex, who has another guy behind him, which is the ugly face you see on the corner on the main page. This has been episode 90 or 91. I'm not certain which. I may have to check on that. Of the Devil's Towers. Fixit 1969 game for Simitrans. This is a Pack 64 game. And as we can see, we've got everything pretty much lining up now and doing the way we were hoping it would go. Or at least I'm hoping it would go. One last look. Finances. End of October, we're at 3 million. I'm going to guess we're going to be 3.5. That takes us past our current high, which is 3.3 almost. We'll do a financial look. Once 95 comes in, we officially have just 30 years to go. How's that sound? I'm Callie Jack. Have a better day than I'm having.